Hello guys, welcome to this vlog of my trip to San Francisco. So I went with my sister. It was actually a work trip that she had earned, so she decided to take me as her plus one, which was awesome. So here we are in the airport, just getting ready to leave. We flew out of Detroit. And here we are just trying to figure out where we're supposed to be going. And then finally we're in the, what is that called? We're getting ready to get on the plane. And then on the plane, I was watching She's the Man. It was kind of a long flight, 4.5 hours, I think it was. But then here I am just showing you our snacks. And then here we are once we got off the plane. We got picked up by a car service that her work had set up, which was really cool. And then I was just trying to show you guys some of the scenery. I could not believe how many little houses were all so close together. It was kind of cool because it looked very different from anything I've seen. So yeah, it was cool driving up to the city. And then once we got to the hotel, right away the first day, we decided to go rent bikes, and we were gonna bike across the Golden Gate Bridge because it's supposed to be a little bit rainy when we were there, so we thought we would get our outdoor activity out of the way. And then we stayed at the W Hotel, so I was just showing you guys kind of the lobby and bar area. It was really nice. And then we were on our way. So here's me wearing my little bike helmet. I actually didn't want to wear it, and my sister was like, it's such a busy road. We're gonna be on the busy bridge, you might as well. And I was like, good call. So I was doing a lot of biking and recording, which I do not recommend, but I had to do it for the vlog. So I've got a lot of footage leading up to the bridge, just showing you guys. It was really cool. It made me think of George of the Jungle. If you guys know, you know. We actually watched that one of the days we were here. But then here we are actually on the bridge, which was kind of scary to film, I'm not gonna lie, but I wanted to get at least a quick clip. And then coming back down, I was extra happy that I did decide to wear my helmet because the serious bikers kept passing us by really fast. And then afterward, we decided to stop and get a drink before catching the ferry back. And then that night, we had a welcome dinner with Bradley's Company. I tried my first dirty martini here. All of the drinks were free because it was an open bar, so yeah, I decided to try that here, and it was not good. As my sister told me, she's like, you will not like that drink, but I decided to try one anyway. And after that, we actually went downstairs because the food was catered, so it was okay, but we decided to go get a quick snack, so we got fries and espresso martinis. And then next morning, here I am, we're getting ready to go to Napa, which, if you don't know, is about an hour from San Francisco. We stopped downstairs and I got a coffee and some breakfast. I forgot to show my breakfast, but it was really good. And then we got to Napa. So this was the first winery we went to. We actually hit 3 this day. This one was probably my favorite looks wise. The vibe was really cool. You guys will see this shot inside right here. And it was just a beautiful view. This would have been, we were talking about this would be a cool place to get married someday. It was so beautiful. And then I got 2 red wines and then 2 champagnes, and my sister got all champagne. And then on our way to the next winery, this one had my favorite wine. My sister actually bought, I think, 3 bottles from this vineyard. The wine was really good. I lean more towards a sweet wine, and theirs were a little bit sweeter. And then we spent about an hour at each place, and this was the final winery. It was actually a castle, so it was very Game of Thrones. That's what it was reminding me of. And we had to go all the way down in the basement for our tasting, but it was really, really cool down there. And we met a lot of cool people. There was a couple people down there tasting with us that were just like having the time of their life, so it was a good time. Then we stopped by an Italian restaurant in Napa that one of the locals recommended to us, which was so good. This might have been my favorite food that we had there. I got chicken parmesan, and my sister got some kind of bolognese, I think. I can't really remember, but here's me going to bed for that day. I was very, very tired. And then again, bright and early the next day, we were getting ready to go back to Napa to go on the wine train, which I actually found before we went on Instagram. And we booked it a couple days beforehand, and it was so much fun. We just rode past all the vineyards. We had a full lunch on board, and we got a couple glasses of wine. We actually got a bottle of wine, but it was a couple glasses each, so it was a really good time. I'm really, really glad that we got to do that. And then back to the room. When we got back, we just took a little nap, and then we went out for dinner with my sister's friend who had lived out there, and we went out for a couple drinks afterward. Here's us. That's my sister's friend. And then the next day, I had forgotten completely to take any footage. I always think towards the end of the videos I kind of forget, but here was my outfit for that night. That was all for that day. And then the next morning, here's our breakfast. We went shopping at a couple shops and then stopped by In-N-Out before going to the airport. It was my first In-N-Out ever, and it was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Then here we are at the airport, and we were on our way home. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.